news broke. The news finally broke. The news broke after we got our asses kicked by the Bengals. I don't care what the score says. We got our asses kicked by the 1-14 Bengals, now 2-14 Bengals. I just filmed my favorite movies of 2019, and I was editing it, and I got the news, and I just started jumping up and down and celebrating. We did it. We did something smart. The Browns did something smart. The Browns did something smart. Now, before I get into it, before I just get into it, I just want to say this. I know I shit on Freddie Kitchens all the time. I do. Every Browns video, I have said something negative about Freddie Kitchens. I want to say this. I feel bad for the guy because obviously he was in way over his head. You're not going to say no to a head coaching job, and he obviously just couldn't get it done. He obviously wanted to succeed. He wanted the Browns to be good. He wanted Cleveland to be very happy. I understand all that. He seems like a really good guy, someone I would go get a beer with. I get all that. So I do feel bad for the guy. But this is a celebration. Let's celebrate today. Let's do it. We did something smart. It sucks we wasted a whole season to figure this out, but I'm glad we made the decision finally because I was really scared. Even though this season was a disaster, we were just going to continue with Freddie. But I'm glad Jimmy Haslam made the right decision and canned him, and now we can look for a new head coach. I'll say this. We still have a very long way to go. People who think we are just going to be back to our high expectations again just because we fired Freddie Kitchens, you guys are out of your mind. A lot of this was Freddie's fault this season. I would say most of it is. But I digress. Baker wasn't very good. Maybe that was Freddie's fault, but I also think it's a little bit of both. Baker's got to get his mind right. Same with OBJ. Basically everyone on the team, besides Nick Chubb and Jarvis. So all those people need to get their minds right. We also need to actually find a good head coach. I really want Ron Rivera. That's my number one pick. I want Ron Rivera. I feel like he'd do really good in Cleveland. I feel like he has such a good mentality. Players respect him. They'll listen to him. And I think he's a smart football guy. I love Urban Meyer for what he's done for Ohio State, but I really don't think he would translate well in the NFL. Lincoln Riley, maybe. But he just got blown out by Joey Burrow. I don't know if we should hire someone who just lost by like 40 in a playoff game, so I don't know about that. But it might work out with him and Baker just because he coached him in college and Baker was so good at Oklahoma. Josh Daniels, maybe Mike McCarthy. We need to pick someone has the experience. He knows how he'll make this offense click and this defense play hard and get his players excited and give it their all. Because that was our biggest issue this year was not enough effort. I think that was Freddie's fault. And he was very inexperienced, and that's why I think we need a coach that has experience because we have the roster right now. We just need a coach that has experience that can coach this roster. Now, back to the roster. It's another thing we need moving forward. We need to get better O-line because it got shredded today. My God. Whoa. And our defense, we need to figure something out with that because it's really not working out right now. I understand Myles Garrett's gone, and he'll be back whenever he's back next season. But we need to figure that out. We're the 10th pick in the draft, so we could either get an O-lineman at 10 or a safety or something. I don't even really want to talk about the Bengals game today or even the Ravens game last week. It's basically all the same shit I've been saying for weeks. We don't care anymore. We don't try, and that's on Freddie. Maybe whoever our next head coach is will be able to make everything click and have everyone just start giving a shit again because that's what we really need because we are in a tight window to actually compete for a Super Bowl because of this roster. We're in a tight window. We need to find someone who can get it done. And I'm really glad today we finally threw the hammer down and told Freddie to leave. I would still keep Freddie on the Browns as like another coach or something like that, like a smaller role because it seemed to work out last year. But as a head coach, he couldn't get it done. I'm glad we figured that out now rather than later because then we'd be really screwed. If we hire Jason Garrett, oh my God. I might just throw myself in the river or in the garbage or something because that would just be unbelievable. I'm going to make a video this week, basically my thoughts on the whole entire season. I just wanted to wait to see if they actually did fire Freddie, and they did. And I don't have time to make this other video right now. And also I'm scared they might fire John Dorsey. I hope they don't. I understand he's hard to work with, and he kind of just hires yes-man people. But he constructed this roster, and he seems like he's the only one that knows what the hell's going on right now. So I really hope we don't fire John Dorsey. So yes, I'll make another video this week recapping the whole season, my thoughts, where I think it went wrong, and what's going to happen moving forward, or at least what I think is going to happen. And tomorrow you can see my top 10 moves of 2019. So the Browns fired Freddie. Yes! They did it! They did it! They fired Freddie. Please let me know what you guys think of that. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about that and maybe the next head coach we're going to get. Thank you guys so much for watching, and click here to see more of Davy's Takes.